Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, New York Sports Central, and today we're going to be talking about how the Rangers fell prey to the Boston Bruins last night in a 7-4 loss that looked more like a close game, but it was really a domination on the Boston Bruins' part. So let's get right into it. During the first period, there was an early goal from Michael Haley, who drew into the lineup because of a Jesper Fast injury. He's day-to-day. There was Lee Anderson entered the offensive zone, passed it to Brendan Smith coming down behind him. Smith let off a wrist shot, and then Michael Haley was crashing and banged in the rebound. Classic fourth-line grinding goal, and the Rangers were off to a 1-0 lead, and it was like that for the whole first period, off to a good start. Next, in the second, it was the shellacking period of where the Rangers just fell apart and Boston showed why they're a Stanley Cup contending team and why they made to the Stanley Cup last year. And they came out and scored 4 unanswered goals on the Rangers. The first one came from Bergeron. Marchand scored twice, and Charlie Coyle scored all in the second period to make it 4-1. And then early in the third period, 53 seconds in, Charles let off a slap shot from the point, and they made it 5-1. And by that point, Lundqvist was out of the game. It was hard to say if he was pulled for lack of good play or that he was hurt, because it came out that he's day-to-day, and along with Mika, he's not practicing. And during this point of the game, Mika's Zibanijad was said not to come back because he got a high hit from Patrice Bergeron, but now it has been ruled out that it's not a concussion, thank God, because this game has showed that the Rangers' center depth behind Mika is very thin, and that's a point of emphasis, and I'm expecting a Chytil call-up if Mika can't go the next game because Fast can't go either, then I would expect Chytil to be called up to play against Tampa on Tuesday night. But the Rangers showed some signs of life soon after, and they scored some goals to make it somewhat close and entertaining. Pavel Buchnevich scored a tap-in goal from a beautiful pass from Tony DeAngelo coming down from the right point off a nice pass from Panarin to DeAngelo, making it 5-2. And then 4-2, sorry. And then Patrice Bergeron, no, it was 5-2 at that point. Then Patrice Bergeron scored again to restore the 4-goal lead, his second of the game, and make it 6-2 in favor of Boston. But the Rangers had good ozone pressure towards the end of the third, and they got on the power play, made it 6-4, and Kreider scored off rebound, power play goal, classic Kreider goal, standing in front, bang and rebound. And then Shea, right off the ensuing faceoff from that goal, scored a rebound goal for himself to make it 6-4. But then Bergeron got the hat trick by scoring the empty net goal. And overall, the shots were 43-29 in favor of Boston. The reason why this coverage of the whole game was a lot shorter was that I wasn't able to watch the Ranger game last night because I went to the Islander Flyers game last night because I got free tickets. So I saw that game instead, and that was an entertaining game where the Islanders won 5-3 against Philly. It was pretty much no defense in that game whatsoever, back and forth action. Carter Hart was awful, and they pulled him, and they put in Elliott, who looked really good. But regardless, it was a fun game, and I didn't see the Ranger game. I would have got annoyed, pissed off if I saw the Ranger game, so I'm kind of glad I saw the Islander game instead, even though I don't like the Islanders. It was at the Coliseum, how they're playing some games at the Coliseum this year until they move to Belmont. They like splitting time from their home games in Barclays and the Nassau Coliseum. Also, I saw Syndergaard there riding the Zamboni. For some reason, Syndergaard is up here in New York, and he went to the Islanders game last night, so that was cool to see him there. The one Islander game I ever go to, Noah Syndergaard shows up. It was awesome. Final notes from this game is that Boston dominated in all facets. Their top line was evident again of how dominated it is. It's just all over the place. They play amazing, and that's no surprise. the Rangers were playing against a better team and they were overmatched. Obviously, Foss was hurt and didn't play. Mika didn't come back into the game, but Foss, Mika, and Hank are all day-to-day injuries. Boston won the game. Obviously, Bergeron got the hat trick, and the next game is Tuesday night against Tampa, which I'll be in attendance for that game, and I expect a Chytil call up if Mika and Foss can't go. Even if Foss can't go, I expect the Chytil call up because he's playing amazing down in Hartford. And quick note on the Hartford, they're off to an insane start of 8-0-1. I don't know. Hartford completely turned around, like facelift. They've been an awful AHL franchise for a while now, and they seem to turn it around. So that's another positive standpoint coming out of it, that the Rangers farmhand team is doing amazing. So looking forward to the next game against Tampa. Another tough contest, doesn't get any easier, and it'll be the return of Kevin Shattenkirk to the Garden as an opposing player this time, playing for Tampa, and he's off to a good start for Tampa. He's probably finally healthy, and that's why he wasn't a good Ranger, because he was always hurt and playing hurt. So other than that, that's pretty much it. Look forward to tomorrow night's game. I'll be there, and I'll get a lot more insight because I'll be at that game and I'll be able to talk about a lot more. Sorry about the shorter video this time. Anyways, thanks again, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and see you soon.